Apparently, there's a reason why margins on ruled paper exists, and it's not what you think it is. It's rats. Rats were a common resident in many people's homes, and one of their favorite snacks was paper. Applying wide margins to paper safeguarded against losing important work by leaving blank spaces around edges for the rats to chew through first, and to protect the writing of the outer edges from general wear and tear. Interesting. It's definitely not what I use my margins for. It's usually where I wrote my crush's name and hearts, little flowers. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing hidden features found in everyday objects that you never knew the purpose of. Part 2, because y'all liked the first one so much. I'm gonna do the second one. Cool? Sound good? All right. Have you ever had one of those embarrassing moments at a gas pump where you realize you parked your car on the opposite side of where your gas tank is? Well, no, I haven't, because I don't drive. But for the rest of you, here it is. It's happened to the best of us. Has it though? So you'll be glad to know most drivers will share your embarrassment after realizing that our cars have been showing us which side the tank is on for decades. Really? If you pay closer attention to the gas indicator light in your vehicle, you might notice that there is an arrow next to the pump. That arrow is indicating to you which side your fuel tank sits on. Other lights simply use the pump handle to indicate which side it is on. Oh, the little arrow. Oh yeah, I had no friggin' clue. But I also don't drive, so yeah, I don't drive. It's one of my major things in life that I kind of wish I had gotten done when I was 16. But yeah, I don't have a license. I have a learner's permit. It's expired. In all fairness though, I've lived in a lot of places where you don't need to drive at all. I lived in on an island in BC, and then I lived in New York, and now I live in Toronto, and nobody drives in Toronto unless you live in the outskirts. So never really needed a license. Maybe I should do that. Converse shoes. Originally designed in the early 20th century for basketball players, the shoes featured 2 extra holes on the side near the bottom that were identical to the shoelace holes. Over the years, many people have assumed that these extra holes are for airflow or a fashion statement. They're actually exactly what they look like for lacing your shoes. Interesting. I guess it accommodates every basketball player's foot, and then the holes on the side would then allow them to custom fit and keep the laces from under. But nobody wears them like that though. I definitely don't. To those who haven't noticed, there are 3 bumps. The ridge in the lid fits the bottom, and now the lid is a coaster. Nobody actually uses that though. And truth be told, wouldn't the lid also have liquid on underneath it? It would have to be a fresh lid. It couldn't be a lid that was on top of the liquid, because then that would defeat the purpose of having a coaster, which is to keep the surface dry. Interesting though. I think I've become one of those people, those annoying people that they make you put your drink on a coaster and you never really understand why. It's super friggin' annoying, and you're just at a party and they just put your drink on a coaster just to be a dick about it. I've become one of those people, because guess what? If you don't put your drink on a coaster, your tables get all stained. You only figure that out until you buy your own furniture and you realize that that's what happens. All right, keyboards. Have you ever wondered why keyboard letters are arranged the way they are? I guess. I'm wondering now. Wouldn't it make more sense to have them in alphabetical order? I guess it would. The first keyboard ever invented belonged to the typewriter, which operated with mechanical metal arms. Originally, keys were arranged in alphabetical order, but typing that way came so naturally to typists that they would end up typing too fast, and the key arms would get cross-wired and stuck. So for all the classes you took growing up to increase your typing speed, it might pain you to know that people were already fast, and keyboard manufacturers had to randomize the order of the keys to intentionally slow down typists, keep the machine running. So then why didn't we change it? Why is this still the same? Why is this freaking QWERTY over here? Why did we leave it like that? And it's become second nature to the point where I could literally type my name without even looking at a keyboard, or type anything really. The right way to wear headphones, guys, apparently. Now this is for those of you who aren't wearing the wireless headphones. I guess you're supposed to wrap them around your ear, you put them around. I guess this prevents them from falling out. Does it though? Does it? I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to say that it's wrong to wear them hanging out like that, because then the little thing fits right there in your ear. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Plus it looks kind of dorky, you know what I mean? Maybe if you're working out or something and you don't want to that's a pain in the ass. That's one of the reasons why I have the wireless headphones, because when you're working out, your cord gets stuck on things. most annoying thing in the world. Would you guys wear your headphones like this? I probably wouldn't. All right, these little silica gel things. They come in everything. Like, I feel like I always find a little packet of these. I don't know what they're for, but we're gonna find out. So we all know small silica gel packs are included with the products to preserve freshness. It says right there on the packet. Have you ever wondered how this small stack of beads works to protect your product though? It sucks moisture out of the immediate environment. They absorb humidity up to 50%. So hang on to those little packets. The next time you need to dry out your phone, shove your phone in a bag full of those puppies. Apparently it works better than rice. Rice works pretty well though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, rice has saved my butt on like a couple of occasions, you know? So, I mean, but like, then you gotta keep them, you know? Like, rice is something that you definitely have, or you can easily get. I don't know about that, guys. Good to know. All right, we got some tires. What's this? Little rubber bumps on your tires. The raised edges inside the grooves of your tires tread are there to let you know when it's time to change your tires. Again, does not really apply to me because I don't drive, but for the rest of you. While many people still rely on the old penny head trick, an easy way to tell if you need to get to the tire shop is if the edges of your tread are even with the bumps. If they are, then you are driving on legally unsafe tires. If the edge is above that of the bump, you're good to keep cruising. Interesting. All right, this next one is for bobby pins. I don't know if I agree with this. So apparently bobby pins are supposed to be worn with the wavy side down. The true purpose of the waves in the bobby pin is to grip the pin into place by catching it to the underlying bulk of the hair. Wavy side down. I don't like that. I don't agree with you there. Wasn't it also invented, like, isn't the wavy side also for like the whole reason why bobby pins exist was to do like the wave, right? You know? So I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. No, do you guys actually wear your bobby pins like that? I do not agree. All right, plastic liners on the inside of a soda bottle cap. They're not just to find out if you want another free Coke. I guess it's more like a seal to trap the carbon dioxide, keep your drinks fizzy. Otherwise the gas would escape and you just have like flat pop. I feel like I knew that. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. All right, so I guess the like the cage looking thing on your microwaves actually has a purpose. It's called a Faraday shield. It prevents microwaves from escaping and turning the box into a Faraday cage. Your food also won't cook properly if the rays escape. So if you thought this cage was making it hard to see your food while cooked, think again. I will think again. Thank you. I'm thinking again. Some toothpick tops have ridges in them. You're supposed to break that off, prop your toothpick up on it so it doesn't touch anything. It's more hygienic. Yeah, but would you actually do that? Would you though? I guess you could. I mean, you could also just like put it on a napkin or something. You don't need to gotta like break it apart. Make like a little contraption or something. Oh, look, got a little TicTac bed. Nice little spot for your TicTac. Have you ever just wanted one TicTac, but none will come out no matter how hard you shake the box? I mean, not really. Let's find out. Or if you get a flood of TicTacs when all you wanted was one, here's what to do. Use the lid. Use the lid. Okay, turn the box on its head, hold it with one hand, then use the other hand to open the lid. It's a dispenser with a mold that ensures only one TicTac comes out at a time. Kind of like a Pez, you know? Like a nice little Pez. Makeup pads. You ever wonder why a makeup pad has two different sides, a smooth side and a bumpy side? Apparently the bumpy side is for applying makeup and the flat side is for removing it. The more you know. Very interesting indeed. Those makeup pads cause a lot of trash. That's a lot of trash, unnecessary trash. Would highly recommend getting those ones that you can actually like throw in the wash. You can get them on Amazon. Although saying that you should be more, what's the word? Decrease your footprint, but then also saying that you should buy things on Amazon is not exactly, it's kind of counterproductive. But the point is you should get some makeup pads that you don't have to throw out. You can just wash them every time. Yeah, trying to save the planet. Thank you, Charlotte. A lot of doorknobs are made out of brass because brass destroys bacteria. So these types of doorknobs are essentially germ-proof. Perfect in a household with lots of kids. Interesting. I haven't seen one of these doorknobs in a heck of a long time though. I will be honest about that. Kind of on like an old house, you know? The half belt on coats and jackets. Apparently they were originally used on oversized military jackets that doubled as blankets. Gather up all the extra material so the soldiers could walk without stumbling. Yeah, most jackets have those little things. Well guys, that was hidden features in everyday objects you didn't know the purpose of, part 2. Did you enjoy it? Do you want a part 3? I don't know if I can do a part 3, honestly. Like, I feel like, I don't know about that. If you really want it, maybe I can make it happen. Subscribe!